Hello, welcome to the Spoon Fork Heart Kitchen. สวัสดีค่ะ My name is Searing. Today I'm going to show you how to make chicken pineapple stir fry or ไก่ผัดสับปะรด
Okay, go.
No.
Go.
No, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
You could just say, today mommy's cooking a recipe and I'm gonna eat it to let you know if it tastes any good.
I'm not gonna eat that.
Why not?
Because
You don't think it would taste good?
it would taste good, but I don't want to eat it.
Okay, what do you get eat instead?
I have nothing in mind right now.
Okay.
I already prep molded my vegetable, but I just going to show you how I chop my garlic today. Add a little bit chunk, so I'm just gonna show you how to cut this garlic this way and easy. Okay, so you have a garlic here. You want to use your knife, back up your knife, and you pass it down. Use your paws and pat it down. See, and then now easy for you to remove the garlic skin. So today I cut them the big chunk, so I just gonna grow like this and thinly slice them like so. Because some recipe I cut them very fine, some I use the graters or some I use the big chunk, so depend how the recipe. Okay, so this is garlic ready for our stir fry today. I gonna put this on the side. Okay, so I done prep all vegetable. I put it back there. I will show you while cooking. So next I'm going to move on to our chicken. Today I use the chicken breast. So we have to marinate the chicken breast a little bit, and then I'm going to cut the chicken breast. Okay, so I use chicken breast today. For the chicken breast, sometimes they can be dry, but sometimes it's good for the cooking or recipe, or some people love to eat chicken breast. So today I'm going to marinate them first. Okay, and to cut the chicken breast, I'm going to look to the grain, and then I'm gonna cut across the grain. If you can see right here, I will show you. Okay, this how thick that I cut today. And the bite side. Okay, I'm going to finish cut them out and I will show you again. Okay, some people might like chicken breast, some people might like chicken thigh, so just go for your favorite. Okay, so now I have the 1 pound the chicken breast, and next we're going to marinate the chicken. Okay, so I'm washing my hand and put the glove on, and I'm going to do the simple marinade chicken breast. Okay, so today I'm going to use a half teaspoon the baking soda. Half teaspoon baking soda. It will help the chicken stay tender, and also gonna use a little bit of salt for flavor. Okay, just a pinch of salt, and I'm going to use a black pepper and white pepper. The same thing with the salt. White pepper. Okay, just eyeballing it, just a little bit of black pepper, little bit the salt and white pepper. Okay, and I'm going to use 1.5 tablespoon cornstarch to cover the chicken moist, make them moist. Okay, and the last thing for marinade, I'm going to use 2 tablespoons the Golden Mountain soy sauce. Okay, 2 tablespoons. Okay, and after I put all the marinade already, I'm going to mix them very well. Okay, make sure all the cornstarch and all the soy sauce, everything all cover the chicken. As you can see, the consistency, they all cover and thick. Okay, the cornstarch and the baking soda, it will help the chicken stay moist and tender. Okay, I'm going to keep them marinate in the room temperature for at least 15 minutes. Okay, while our chicken marinate, now I can make our stir fry sauce. So for the stir fry sauce, I will use 6 tablespoons the tomato sauce. 6 tablespoons. Okay, and next I'm going to use 2 tablespoons the Golden Mountain soy sauce. 1 and 2. Okay, next I'm going to use a 1.5 tablespoon soy sauce. This is gonna be 1.5 tablespoon soy sauce. This one is a thin soy sauce. If you don't have this one, you can use just a regular soy sauce. This is a thin soy sauce. Okay, 1.5 tablespoon. The favorite is pretty close to, but it's thinner, lighter. Okay, and next I'm going to use the 1 tablespoon for the fish sauce, just for umami favorite Thai food. So I'm gonna use a 1 tablespoon. Okay, and also going to use a 2 tablespoon oyster sauce. This is what same thing, umami favorite and thickening your sauce too. Really love the oyster sauce for the stir fry. Okay, 2 tablespoons. Okay, and next I'm going to use a 2 tablespoons for the sugar, just a regular white sugar. 2 tablespoons. 1 and 2. Okay, and I'm going to use a black pepper and the white pepper, same thing. Just a little bit of black pepper and a little bit of white pepper. Or if you don't have the white pepper, just want to use our black pepper, it's okay too. It just adds a little bit different heat, different smell into your food, into your stir fry sauce. And I'm going to thick this sauce a little bit with the cornstarch. So I'm going to use 1 tablespoon the cornstarch also to thicken the sauce up a little bit. And when all the salt and everything in there now, I'm going to give them the good mix. Okay, give them the good mix. And now while you give them the good mix already, our sauce is ready for the stir fry. I'm going to set that on the side. Okay, and now we're going to start cooking. First, I'm going to cook the chicken first. I'm gonna cook the chicken first, and I'm gonna add about 3 tablespoons cooking oil and medium high heat. Okay, now our wok is hot enough, so now I'm going to start cooking our chicken first. Okay. Do not flip them yet. When you put them, just allow the wok to cook the chicken, the wok and the oil to cook the chicken. And I use the stainless steel wok and the non-stick wok because the pineapple I have a little bit of acid. When I use the other wok, it's kind of taste. I don't like the taste of the aftertaste. So today that's why I use this wok. Okay, all the chicken gonna go in, and I'm going to allow the chicken to be seared. So I'm not gonna touch them yet for a couple minutes. Still medium heat. Okay, after a couple minutes, now I'm going to flip the chicken. I'm just gonna check on this side. As you can see, the chicken is seared. Perfect. Alright, now I'm going to flip the chicken. Okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna try to flip all the chicken, and I'm going to let them cook for another couple minutes. I will let you see when it's done. It's gonna be about a halfway cooked. Okay, now our chicken is halfway cooked. As you can see, all the cover, the sear. So now I'm going to move the chicken and set them on the side. Okay, now I have the chicken out of the pan. I'm going to set it on the side, and we're going to start cooking all our vegetable. Okay, and first the same wok, just remove the chicken. Okay, I didn't even add any oil extra. And next I'm going to use the chopped garlic. I use the 4 cloves the garlic. This is a lot of garlic. If you're not a big garlic fan, you can cut them, but I'm the garlic fan, and then I love garlic, so I use the 4 cloves chopped garlic. For this recipe, you don't need to wait until the garlic change the color. It just makes you a good smell. You can add the next vegetable. I want to add the next. I add the 1 cup onion, the regular white onion. I chop them to the square bite size. Okay, and I'm going to turn up the medium-high heat. Okay, give them the good mix. Okay, so 1 cup of the onion in there and give them the good mix. Just for a second, the onion start changing the color. Now I'm going to add the 2 cup the bell pepper. I use red, yellow, green, and orange bell pepper. So 2 cups together. The quarter of the bell pepper for each color pepper. And look at how beautiful. And now you can turn up the heat high. Okay, and give them the good mix. Okay, and now the bell pepper and onion start cook in the wok for a couple minutes. Next, I'm going to add our chicken back into the wok. Wow, the onion and bell pepper and the garlic, they always smell so good. Right, I'm gonna give them the good mix. Okay, and next, I'm going to add the sauce now, the stir-fry sauce that we made earlier. Putting all over. Oh my goodness. Now I turn on the heat at high heat. Okay, all the sauce go in. And then give them the good mix. Look at all the colors. After you add the sauce, and now the sauce becomes thick and cover all the chicken and vegetable. Next, we're going to add our pineapple. I use 1.5 cup pineapple. Pineapple go in. I use fresh pineapple today, and I use 1.5 cup. If you use the canned pineapple, you can use the juice from the can to making the sauce too. I will add you extra flavor, but this is a fresh pineapple. Same thing, cut them the same size with the onion and bell pepper, square by size. Okay, and now I mix everything very well, and all the chicken is cooked. Now don't forget, give them the taste. You might need a little bit more soy sauce or salt or pepper. Smell really good. Sweet. I need a little bit more the soy sauce. I'm gonna add a little bit the Golden Mountain soy sauce, and also I'm gonna add a little bit of pepper, white pepper and black pepper. They need a little kick from the pepper. Okay, after you taste and you're happy with your favorite, now I almost forget to add the green onion. Okay, this is gonna be the last thing. Green onion, and we'll pop all the color into it, and we'll add a little flavor into your chicken. Okay, and now that's it. I'm gonna turn off the heat. I'm gonna see you over there, and look at this. And then for the green onion, I use the top part, the green onion, same thing, cut into the square bite size. How long? About this size. Okay, and now we need to serve. We're gonna serve with the jasmine rice. Okay, now time to try our pineapple and chicken stir fry. Oh my goodness, look at this chicken. They still look so moist and juicy. So I'm going to give them the bite right here. 1 piece of pineapple and 1 piece of chicken. Little bit of jasmine rice. Sweet and sour. The chicken is still very moist and tender. I can eat them all in all. Wow. Very good. Taste is really good. Have a little sweet, salty. And also, if you want to change the protein, you can change the protein also. Okay, so they can be with pork or they can be with shrimp also. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you like this video. I hope you like the recipe. If you like, please give me a thumb up, subscribe, and you will see me for the next recipe. Thank you.